Summary of the poem The Soldier by Rupert Brooke. The Soldier by Rupert Brooke is a heartfelt and patriotic poem that explores themes of love for one's country, the honor of sacrifice, and the lasting connection between a person and their homeland. Written early in World War I, the poem reflects the idealistic view of war at the time, glorifying the idea of dying for one's country as an act of ultimate devotion. The speaker imagines their own death on a foreign battlefield and asks the reader to see this sacrifice not as a loss, but as a gift to their homeland. The poem starts with the speaker picturing their death. If they die on foreign soil, that land will forever carry the spirit of England. The phrase richer dust refers to the speaker's remains, which are made more valuable because of their connection to England, a country that gave them life, shaped who they are, and filled them with its beauty and culture. England is shown as a motherly figure that gave the speaker love and purpose, and their death is a way of showing eternal gratitude to the country. In the second part of the poem, the speaker turns to a more spiritual thought, imagining their soul finding peace after death. Death is seen as a way to purify the heart, getting rid of all evil, and joining the eternal mind. The speaker believes their memories and experiences, shaped by the sights, sounds, laughter, and kindness of England, will never die. These cherished moments will live on forever, turning into an English heaven, which symbolizes a peaceful and eternal afterlife tied to their homeland. The poem is written as a Petrarchan sonnet, with 14 lines divided into 2 parts, an 8-line octave and a 6-line sestet. The rhyme scheme follows the pattern abapt in the first part and fgef in the second. This structure mirrors the shift in tone. The first part focuses on the physical aspects of death and burial, while the second focuses on the spiritual afterlife. The meter is iambic pentameter, with each line having 10 syllables in 5 pairs of unstressed and stressed beats. This steady rhythm gives the poem a calm, thoughtful tone as the speaker reflects on death. The use of enjambment, where sentences flow from one line to the next without a pause, adds a sense of continuity to the speaker's thoughts. The main theme of the poem is love for one's country, presenting England not just as a place, but as a source of identity, values, and spirit. The poem raises the idea that dying for one's country is a noble and eternal act. Brooke's idealistic view reflects the romanticized thoughts about war before the harsh realities of World War I became clear. The poem also explores themes of memory, legacy, and how one's connection to their homeland shapes their identity. Overall, The Soldier is an emotional and lyrical expression of patriotism and the belief in the sanctity of sacrificing for one's country. It conveys a deep, timeless devotion, blending physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of belonging to a nation. Through its clear structure, flowing rhythm, and powerful imagery, the poem encourages readers to honor the strong bond between a soldier and their homeland.
Line-by-line explanation of the poem The Soldier by Rupert Brooke.
Line 1. If I should die, think only this of me. The speaker begins with a contemplative and solemn tone, considering their own death. They request that others remember them in a specific, honorable way. The focus is on how they wish to be remembered, emphasizing a legacy tied to their homeland, rather than on the sadness of their demise. Line 2. That there's some corner of a foreign field. Here, the speaker envisions their death occurring on foreign soil, which reflects the reality of soldiers dying in distant lands during wartime. This foreign field will hold a unique significance, symbolizing a connection between the soldier and their homeland. Line 3. That is forever England. The speaker asserts that even in death, the place where they are buried will be imbued with the essence of England. This line conveys a sense of pride and eternal belonging, suggesting that their sacrifice sanctifies the foreign land with the spirit of their country. Line 4. There shall be in that rich earth a richer dust concealed. The speaker describes their remains as richer dust, symbolizing their body enriched by its English origin. The soil of the foreign land becomes more valuable because it contains the remains of someone shaped and nurtured by England. Line 5. A dust whom England bore, shaped, made aware. This line personifies England as a mother figure, emphasizing how the speaker was created, nurtured, and given consciousness by their homeland. It underscores the deep connection between the soldier and their country. Line 6, gave, once, her flowers to love, her ways to roam. England provided the speaker with beauty and freedom, flowers to love representing natural beauty and ways to roam symbolizing the freedom to explore. These gifts fostered the speaker's affection and gratitude for their homeland. Line 7, a body of England's, breathing English air. The speaker portrays their physical self as inseparable from England, having breathed its air and been shaped by its environment. This reinforces their identity as fundamentally tied to their homeland. Line 8, washed by the rivers, blessed by sons of home. The imagery of rivers and sunlight represents the nurturing qualities of England's natural environment. These elements evoke a sense of purity and blessing, symbolizing the speaker's idyllic memories of their homeland. Line 9, and think, this heart, all evil shed away. The speaker imagines death as a purification process, where all flaws and sins are cast off. This purified state prepares the soul for a higher existence, emphasizing spiritual transcendence. Line 10, a pulse in the eternal mind, no less. In this line, the speaker envisions their soul becoming part of a universal, eternal consciousness after death. This connection to the eternal mind suggests a divine or transcendent unity. Line 11, gives somewhere back the thoughts by England given. The speaker's soul, now eternal, will reflect and return the values, memories, and culture that England bestowed upon them. This reciprocity signifies an enduring bond between the individual and their homeland. Line 12, her sights and sounds, dreams happy as her day. This line lists the cherished sensory and emotional experiences provided by England. Sights and sounds refer to the natural and cultural beauty, while dreams happy as her day suggests an idyllic life shaped by the homeland. Line 13, and laughter, learned of friends, and gentleness. The speaker reflects on the warmth and joy of friendships and the kindness they experienced in England. These values are depicted as integral parts of their identity. Line 14, in hearts at peace, under an English heaven. The poem concludes with a vision of eternal peace, symbolized by an English heaven. This imagery suggests that the speaker's soul will find rest and harmony, forever connected to the homeland they loved and served.
About the poet. Rupert Brooke was born on August 3, 1887, in Rugby, England. He was an English poet best known for his idealistic war sonnets written during World War I, particularly The Soldier. Brooke was educated at Rugby School and later attended King's College, Cambridge, where he became involved in literary circles. His early poetry reflected his love for nature, beauty, and England, often celebrating youth and vitality. In 1914, as the war began, Brooke enlisted in the Royal Naval Division. His war sonnets, including The Soldier, expressed the sense of patriotic devotion and glorified sacrifice that was prevalent at the time. Sadly, Brooke's life was cut short when he died of blood poisoning on April 23, 1915, while serving in the Dardanelles campaign. Despite his brief life, Brooke's poetry, with its themes of patriotism and sacrifice, left a lasting impact and continues to be admired for its lyrical beauty and emotional depth.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.